Hello everyone, this is Maki. Today, a new metal build series was announced. From the Crossbone Gundam series, it's the Crossbone Gundam X1 half-craft. This is the Crossbone Gundam featured in the first Crosser story release to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the Crossbone Gundam series. The pilot is Shibu Kano. In order to operate as a space pirate, he begins his activities under the alias King Kedo now. Let's take a closer look at this metal build and find out what kind of Gundam it is. The Crossbone Gundam series features equipment known as full cloth. This forms large defensive armor that covers the entire body. Many people probably remember its appearance in Steel 7. Full cloth is designed for situations in which you face an overwhelming number of enemies compared to your own forces. It is intended for diving into areas with large concentrations of enemies to reach a specific location. How did half-cloth come about? Let's start with the opinion of its creator, Mr. Yuichi Hasegawa. He said the Crossbone Gundam was the most fully equipped in its early days. As the battles progressed, the amount of equipment gradually decreased. This meant that the space pirates, the Crossbone Vanguard, who lacked surprise support were the most well-equipped when they were first established. The half-cloth is equipped with extra armor for high defense and a high beam blaster for powerful attacks. The ability to flexibly select powerful equipment based on combat objectives seems to have been possible precisely because of the abundance of equipment available in those early days. How does he fit into the story? King Keto decides to reunite the Crossbone Vanguard as space pirates and challenge the Jupiter Empire. However, he was concerned about the lack of highly skilled pilots. In this situation, he decided to scout out Zabine Chareux. King Keto had a high regard for Zabine's abilities, even though he had fought him many times during the Cosmobavarian War. Zabine lived in a space colony that upheld the ideals of aristocracy. After losing the war, Zabine seemed to have lost his strong will. Why he experienced this change in attitude remains unclear at this point. Perhaps the details will be revealed in Eternal Wind, the new Gundam Formula 91 comic series that recently began Sekiaroshan. Zabine survived without losing his life or suffering any serious injuries. Seeing Zabine's weakened resolve, King Keto encouraged him to join the new Crossbone Vanguard under the command of Barwana. Deliberately accepting King Keto's provocation, Zabine proposed a duel. The terms of the duel were to be fought in mobile suits, with the loser required to obey the victor's commands. Thus, the Crossbone Gundam X1 half-cloth was prepared for the duel with Zabine. The equipment was chosen to provide heavy armor on only half of the body, allowing it to defend against Zabine's high-speed, powerful attacks while counter-attacking. In this duel, the high-beam blaster was hardly used to its full potential. Since the goal was not to take the opponent's life, it was used at low power. The newly announced metal build includes a beam blade that represents the weapon's maximum output. As a bonus, it also includes full body armor. It's a bit different from full cloth, but it's certainly intriguing. During the duel, nobles allied with Zabine tried to kill King Keto, calling him a traitor. Angered by the interference in the sacred duel, Zabine turned his back on the nobles and fought alongside King Keto. During this battle, the high beam blaster was briefly used at maximum power. Perhaps we will see half-cloth fighting at full power in future stories. In addition, parts of the half-cloth can be equipped on other Gundams, such as the Crossbone Gundam X2. When equipped on the Crossbone Gundam X2, it takes on a noble and elegant appearance that is quite fascinating. It even slightly resembles the Gundam rose from G Gundam. Additionally, it's noted that the body of the X1 has a different coloring than the previously released X1. It is described as having a slightly blue-tinted finish intended to evoke the shiny, beautiful appearance of the unit right after its completion. The Crossbone Gundam series and Formula 91 continue to be compelling franchises. I'm also curious about how Zabine managed to survive the Cosmogloria War. In the first cross, there's a fascinating exchange that sheds some light on this. When the noble interrupts Zabine's duel, he becomes furious. Why won't you follow the agreed upon rules? King Kedo speaks to Zabine. Didn't you witness such events countless times during the Cosmogloria War? Isn't this the very ideology that made you turn against Cosmogloria? It seems that Zabine defected from the Crossbone Vanguard during the war. The metal-built Crossbone Gundam X1 half-cloth will be released as a premium Bandai exclusive. The price is about $282. Please note that the price may vary depending on exchange rates. Pre-orders in Japan will start on December 26th. Shipping is scheduled for June 2025. Please note that the schedule may vary depending on your country or region. Let's look forward to more developments in the Crossbone Gundam series. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in the next episode.